For a second day, defying demands from the US to stop attacks, Israel is launching more strikes on the Strip. In the last hour, an area of northern Gaza has been attacked. A large plume of smoke could be seen from the Israeli border. At least 61 Palestinians were killed in attacks across the Strip on Saturday. Let's go to our correspondent, Hani Mahmoud, who joins us now live from az-Zawayda in central Gaza. Hani, do things feel any different on the ground? Is there a sense that the war might be winding down, or are the attacks still continuing with the same intensity?
Well, Malene, it looks like the Israeli military, it did not adhere to the call by the American President Donald Trump to stop bombing Gaza. And it was not only just Gaza that was bombed as of yesterday and last night, all night long, but across the Strip, even in areas where people were told to evacuate to in order to avoid being killed in Gaza City when the Israeli military advanced its ground-occupying forces and scaled up the aerial attacks here in central area, the eastern part of the central area of the Gaza Strip. Mainly, we're looking at the refugee camp, Al-Maghazi refugee camp, that was bombed by a mixture of attacks by the heavy artilleries and the drone attacks and the fighter jets that hovered for at least an hour 30 minutes above the area at a very dangerously low level. So these calls to stop bombing Gaza did not echo well on the ground as the attacks continue both in Gaza City, particularly in the central northern western part of the city, Sheikh Radwan neighborhood, or Shati refugee camp, as well as the central part of Gaza City, namely a Rimal neighborhood, once a thriving commercial hub of Gaza City, was under relentless heavy artilleries all of last night. Eyewitnesses reported from the areas and people who were displaced in the area reported as past midnight until early hours this morning, the heavy artillery did not stop and targeted mainly the remaining residential clusters in the area, as well as the infrastructure, including public facilities. As many as 70 people have been killed as of yesterday, and last night 46 of them are from Gaza City alone, and the remaining are from different parts of the central area and the southern part of the Strip, where people were told to evacuate to because they are supposedly safe areas, but they are not.
And Hani, what are people telling you? Is there any hope at all that this war could actually be over within days?
Well, so far, the more we talk to people, the more we realize that there is cautious optimism. The fact that the public statement made by Donald Trump is a surprise shift in the way this whole thing is being dealt with. It's the first time we're seeing a high-ranking official, let alone it's the president of the United States, calling or demanding the Israeli military or the Israeli government to stop bombing Gaza. But it is also this skepticism and distrust, and the more we talk to people, the more they bring back past experiences, all the ceasefires, talks, and agreements in the past that were brutally violated by the Israeli military. It's true that this time it offers a window of opportunities. It's a rare opportunity for a more permanent and stable ceasefire, but on the ground, they keep asking the question, will this not be violated this time? Is the Israeli government, and mainly Netanyahu, given his history of violating agreements and deals, is he going to live up to fulfill the terms of the agreement, or is he only interested with the first part, releasing the captives, and after that we're going back to the same zero square of relentless bombardment? That's what scares people the most here. They say it's politics, and in politics everything is possible now. It could be just a trick to get the captives, and we go back to the same exact routine of daily bombardment and the much of the difficulties of living conditions and devastation that caused. Already we're close to 2 years, 3 days from marking 2 years of non-stop bombardment across the Strip that has already killed 66,000 Palestinians. Women and children make up the majority of the people who were killed.
Okay, Hani Mahmoud, thank you for that. Hani Mahmoud reporting there from az-Zawayda in central Gaza.
Don't miss out the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.